Welcome, everyone. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here for this explainer. Today, we're unpacking a routine that completely rethinks how we approach our daily fitness. We're looking at a rapid-fire, equipment-free, standing workout designed to actually transform your shape. That means no dumbbells, no yoga mats, and best of all, no getting down on the floor. Because let's be real, getting back up is half the battle anyway, right? It's just you, gravity, and a highly structured series of movements targeting your entire body, all while you're on your feet. It's incredibly efficient, surprisingly intense, and we're going to break down exactly how and why it works so well. Okay, let's dive into this. 15. That's the magic number here. The entire routine we're analyzing is a relentless 15-minute challenge. It completely shatters this old myth that you need an hour of grueling gym time to get a full body burn. By stripping away the equipment and those annoying transition times, this sequence maximizes literally every single second, keeping your heart rate up and your muscles engaged right from the start to the very end. To help you master this fast-paced routine, we've broken it down into 4 simple phases: the standing workout formula, engaging the abs and torso, deep squats and lunges, and finally, the explosive jumping finale. Let's move to phase 1 and see how this builds: the standing workout formula. If this workout had a theme song, it would be this exact phrase: 10 seconds left, rest. And honestly, this isn't just some casual suggestion to catch your breath. It repeats after every single movement in the routine, acting as a mandatory rhythmic anchor. You go all out, maximum effort, and then you get a strict, non-negotiable 10-second window, which, let's be honest, is going to feel like about 2 seconds. But it's just enough to reset your posture, steady your breathing, and prep for the next strike, keeping your heart rate in that optimal fat-burning zone without letting you completely cool down. The second part of this formula is all about how you ground yourself. Since you aren't lying on a mat, your feet are your only base of support. So the routine demands these very specific, varied starting stances before you execute any movement. Sometimes your feet are glued together, other times they're shoulder width, hip width, or in a really wide stance. Changing this base of support constantly shifts your center of gravity, which forces your stabilizing muscles to fire up before the exercise even officially begins. And this brilliantly illustrates the final core rule: strict bilateral symmetry. This workout is massively focused on cross-body mechanics. Basically, every single movement you do on one side must be perfectly mirrored on the other. If you bring your right knee to your left elbow, boom, you immediately reset and bring your left knee to your right elbow. It guarantees balanced muscle development and demands constant coordination from both your brain and your body. Moving right along to phase 2. Engaging the abs and torso. Get this, you might be surprised to learn that out of the 14 total exercises in this routine, a massive 9 of them lean heavily into core and balance work. 9 of them. The workout prioritizes twisting, bending, and crunching the torso while balancing on one leg way more than heavy leg work or gymping. Why? Because it's systematically prepping and stabilizing the trunk of your body so it can safely handle the harder, higher impact stuff that comes later. So the crucial point here is how this matrix of movements systematically attacks your torso from every conceivable angle. You're not just doing the same standard crunch over and over. You've got straight leg kicks paired with exhaling crunches for the lower abs. You've got arms stretching overhead, flowing into deep side bends for the obliques. And you have sharp torso twists paired with driving a knee to the waist. It's honestly a masterclass in comprehensive core engagement, and you never even touch the floor. Let's break down one of the trickiest multi-joint movements from this section to see this in action, because it requires intense focus. Step 1, you rotate your torso sharply to the right, driving your right knee up to meet your left elbow. Step 2, lower that leg. But you're not done. Instantly in step 3, without losing your balance, you lift that same right heel up behind you and reach back to tap it with your left hand. You're sequencing a forward crossbody crunch directly into a rear balancing heel touch. Talk about demanding core strength, flexibility, and immense coordination. Let's kick things up a notch with phase 3, deep squats and lunges. Here is where we meet an absolute compound powerhouse, the squat to twist. This isn't your standard lazy up and down squat. The mechanics dictate that you must sink deep into a wide squat position. But the real magic happens on the way up. As you explode upward to stand, you simultaneously drive a knee up and bring the opposite elbow down to meet it. It just seamlessly blends this heavy lower body exertion with a sharp, forceful core contraction. Now, what's really interesting about this next lunge movement is the precise choreography required to pull it off. Step 1, lock in your core stability. Step 2, take a large, deliberate step back with your right foot. In step 3, you lower your body until both legs form perfect right angles. But step 4 is the kicker. As you sink into the very bottom of that lunge, you have to twist your torso aggressively to the left. Throwing in a destabilizing twist at the lowest point of a lunge recruits every single stabilizing muscle in your legs and core just to keep you from falling over. All right, time for the climax. Phase 4, the explosive jumping finale. Your legs are burning, your core is totally taxed, and then listen to the demands of this instruction. Jump up, bring one knee up towards your chest as far as you can, bringing opposite elbow towards that knee. Seriously? Even as severe fatigue sets in at the end of the 15 minutes, the workout gets highly dynamic. You're no longer just standing. You are literally launching upward and executing that familiar crossbody crunch mechanic while suspended in midair. This very final exercise is absolutely relentless. Step 1, arms out front at chest level, knees slightly bent. Step 2, twist your upper body to the right. Step 3, jump straight up. And step 4, while airborne, you twist your legs to the right and your upper body to the left before landing. You are moving the top half and bottom half of your body in completely opposing directions mid-jump. And the instructions basically tell you to keep doing this until the set is completely exhausted. It is the ultimate full-body coordination burnout. And then, finally, you hear the most beautiful words in the English language. After that last brutal twisting jump, you enter your final 10-second rest period, and you get the ultimate, hard-earned payoff. Workout complete, well done. It is a sudden, glorious, definitive end to 15 minutes of continuous, rigorous hustle. Which brings us to a really interesting final thought for this explainer. I mean, look at what we just broke down together. No weights, no floor work, no hour-long treadmill slogs. Just highly structured, relentless, bilateral standing movements. If you can completely transform your shape and exhaust your muscles in just 15 minutes by leveraging nothing but gravity and core stabilization, what other traditional fitness rules are meant to be broken? It really makes you rethink how you could optimize your own routine, doesn't it? Thank you so much for joining me to unpack this fascinating workout. And hey, I encourage you to apply this kind of ruthless efficiency to whatever you are learning or practicing today.